Hi, Samela. Hi, Ayabonga. Hi, Oratile. Welcome to the session for today.
Hi, it's Kazimla on this side. She's using my phone. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Oratile. Hi, Kyra.
Hello.
How are you all doing?
Good, thanks, and you?
All good. Thank you so much for asking. Welcome, Dalen. Welcome, Kagiso. So we can see today we're going to be looking again at algebraic equations, and we've got a question already on the board. If you can try that out, solve for x, try and solve for x in there and see which value of x can be used to satisfy this equation. Welcome, Nkumi. We've got Huawei as well, who's joined. If you can kindly change your name, that'll be great, so we know who you are. Welcome, Dalen. Hope that you're doing well. And Kamogelo as well. So yeah, you can type in the chat or you can unmute yourself and let me know what you think the answer is to this question. 6x plus 4 equals 8 plus 2x. Six x plus 4 equals 8 plus 2x. Let's have a look. Kyra's given me an answer. Okay. What about the others? What about you, Kamogelo, Dalen? Maybe have some answers, Kagiso. Adriel, welcome. Thank you, Samkelo. X equals to 1 according to Kyra and according to Samkelo. Okay, Kagiso's also given me x equals 1. We'll wait for 2 more answers, and then I will start with what we're going to be looking at today. So if 2 more of you can tell me what the answer is, even if you can confirm what the rest have. Thanks, Ayabonga. We're waiting for 1 more person, and then we can start our lesson for today. Who's gonna confirm? Let's wait for 1 more. Who else has joined? KK, Nazimla. I think this is Nazimla's first time. Hey, Coco. And we've got
Yes, I
Remos.
think so. I think that, yes, and Remus as well. Remus joined us a couple of days ago. I met him on the chat on the app. Yes.
Oh, that's great. Welcome, Remos. Hope that you're doing well. Okay, I think I have enough answers now. Yes, there's it. And Kazimla has shared that it is 10. The rest say it's 1. So let's plug 1 in there. Remember what we said, equations are like a balance. The left-hand side must equal the right-hand side. And that's the main thing in an equation. It is about balance. So we need to find a balance here. So what we plug in on the left, you must have that on the left and right. It must equal each other, right? So let's look. So if I'm going to plug 1 in there, some of you had suggested the answer is 1. So I'm going to say 6 times 1 plus 4 equals to 8 plus 2 times 1, right? And 6 times 1 is 6 plus 4, and it is 8 plus 2 times 1 is 2. So it's 6 plus 4 is 10, and 8 plus 2 is 10 as well. So there we go. So 10 equals 10. And it is, yeah, it works out perfectly. So we've got left-hand side equals right-hand side. So it's LHS, which stands for left-hand side, equals RHS, which stands for right-hand side. Therefore, X is indeed equal to 1. Well done, those of you that got that. That's perfect. But today we're going to be looking at how can we solve these equations algebraically. And we're going to be looking at some rules. But yeah, before we move on, are there any questions regarding this question here? No? Wow, I see there's many more that have joined as well. Tosley, we've got RR as well. Welcome. And Piwo. And Lunico. Okay, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Sorry if I didn't mention your name, because there's quite a few of you that are now in the class today. It's really, really great. Okay, so we're going to look at some rules for equations, right? So let's look. We're going to call it equation rules. Okay, so equation rules. Today, we're going to be looking at plus and minus as well as times and divide. So when you have an equation usually has an equal to sign in the middle. So plus becomes a minus when we take it over. And when we have a minus, when we take it over, it becomes a plus. So plus becomes a minus and a minus becomes a plus. So these are the rules. If you can just show me a thumbs up, how many of you knew this already? Let's have a look. You can just show me a thumbs up. Okay. Oh, wow. A lot of you did know this. Thanks, Tosley. Thanks, Soratsile. Some Kelo, Mapaseka. Hi, Mapaseka. Keke. Thank you. Huawei. Dalen, Adriel. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, so a lot of you have seen this before. That's really great and a relief for me as well. So let's look. So this is how it works, right? Say we get an equation, x plus 2 equals to 8. This is a very basic one. You're welcome to write them all down. I hope you have a pen and paper because you're going to try your own as well. We want to solve for x on its own. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this 2 over. And when we take it over, it's going to go from plus 2 to minus 2. So it will be x equals to 8 minus 2. Therefore, x equals to 8 minus 2 is 6. So we've solved the equation algebraically, right? So we take the 2 over and it becomes a minus. When you take it from it's a plus on the left-hand side. When you take a plus over, it becomes a minus, right? Okay. So x plus 2 equals 8. This is a very basic equation. And we just take the 2 over, and the plus becomes a minus, right? Okay. We're going to look at a little bit of a more complex one now. Say we get this. 3x plus 5 equals to x plus 10. Okay, so we need to then bring the x's to one side and the numbers to the other side. So we're going to take the x's to one side and the numbers to the other side, right? So we need to place the x's on one side and numbers on the other side. So you bring x's to one side and then you bring numbers to the other side. So we're going to take the x's to one side, numbers to the other side. I'm going to rewrite this equation. It was 3x. Let me write it in a different color. So it's 3x plus 5 equals to x plus 10, right? So we want x's on the one side, numbers on the other side, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this x over there and this 5 over there. Okay, so when we take the x over, it's going to become 3x minus x. Why? Because here it was a plus on the right-hand side equals to 10 minus 5. Because when we take this 5 over, it's plus 5. And when you take it over, it becomes minus. So this will become 2x equals to 5. And because it's 2x equals to 5, 2 times something equals 5. So x will equal to 2 times what gives you 5? 2 times 2.5 gives you 5. And that's the answer. Okay, so 3x plus 5 equals x plus 10. You take the x over, it becomes a minus. And you take the 5 over, it becomes a minus. So 3x minus x is 2x. 10 minus 5 is 5. And then x equals to 2, 5. Or 2.5. 2 times 2.5 equals 5. Okay. Yeah, I just want to know from you, because I did this one here by myself right now. I just want to know any comments or thumbs up or something about how you feel about this question. Do you understand something like this? Is it difficult? Have you done this before? If it's easy and you've seen it before, please show me a thumbs up. If not, and it's challenging, please type in the chat as well and let me know. I'd really like to know how you feel about this one. Thank you, Mapaseka. Who else is commenting here? Loiso. Okay, you're saying it's easy, Loiso. Thank you. Huawei. Okay, who else? Let's look what others are saying. Anybody else want to type in the chat? It's easy. Thanks, Ramos. Tosley. Camojelo is saying it's easy. Lunico, it's a bit challenging. Okay, that's not a problem. We're going to do lots today, Lunico. So hopefully by the end, you will find it okay, right? Let's see what others are saying. Okay, so I'm now going to give you another one to try. You all ready to try another one yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Ayabonga. Thank you, Kyra. Kazimla. Thanks, Kazimla. Kazimla, hopefully we'll try a few more today, and by the end of the lesson, you'll find it all easy. So let's try another one. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. And you can just type out the answer, or you can just shout out the answer by unmuting and let me know what the value of x is. But use the algebraic way that we did now. Take x's to one side, numbers to the other side, right? Yeah. So you keep x's on this side here, and then we'll put numbers on that side, right? Okay, let's try that. X's to one side, numbers to the other side.
Sir, my answer is 10. X
Your
equals to
answer is
10.
10. Yes, that's
So I
really good.
get
How did you get that?
Sir, I said 7x minus 6x equals to 12 minus 2,
Yeah.
which 7x minus 6x gave me 1x equals to 10x.
Equals 10, you mean, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So x equals 10. Yay, well done. That's really excellent. Well done. Okay, so it is 10. So x equals 10. Yes, thank you so much for those answers. Yes, Kyra, that's great. Samkelo, Kamogelo, Ayabonga, Keke, and Remos, thank you so much for those sharings as well. It's really, really great. So this is plus and minus, right? But then we also get times and divide, which I'd like to look at. Then we'll bring them all together. So any questions regarding this one here, the plus and minus?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Right, let's look at the times and divide. So for times and divide, so multiplication and division. Multiplication and division. Okay, so times, when you take it over, it becomes divide. And divide, when you take it over, it becomes times, right? Okay. I just wanted to tell you as well that, you know, sometimes it is taught differently. Sometimes you may find somebody teaches you that you must minus from both sides or divide in both sides. I just use this method because I find it easier. But if you use another method and it's working for you, you're welcome to continue using that method, or you can use a mixture of different methods. As long as you come to the right answer, right? And you're welcome to ask me using your method as well, and we can look at the answer based on that as well. So multiplication and division, times becomes divide, divide becomes times, right? Okay. Let's look at an example. So say I've got here 3x equals 12. Now, because it's 3x, it means 3 times x. When I take the 3 over, it's going to become divide. So x is going to be 12 divided by 3. So x then becomes 4. Does that make sense?
No, sir.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Thanks for your honesty. So yeah, so we've got times on the left, right? When you take times, it becomes divide, right? So it's 3 times x. And when you take this 3, it's originally times here. When you take it over, it will become divide. Then we're going to say 12 divided by 3. So 12, when you take the 3 over, it will become divide. So therefore it becomes divide here because it was times on the left. Now it's divide, and 12 divided by 3 becomes 4, right? I'm going to show you another example here, right next to this one. Then maybe you can give me an answer and tell me. So say I've got you 2x equals to, say, 8, right? What will x equal to in this one, in this case? Because here it's times, right? When you take it away, it will become divide. What will x equal to? You can shout out the answer if you want to unmute.
Four, sir.
Yes.
So x is equal to 4.
Why? How did you get that? You said?
So I divided both sides
Yeah,
By
so you
2.
see 8 divided
by
by
2.
2,
Yeah.
which is 4, right? Okay, thanks for that. Okay, so it's 8 divided by 2, which is 4. And we divide by 2, right? Because times becomes divide. Okay. Anybody that's experiencing difficulty with this, please do let me know. Who's finding this challenging?
So can you please re-explain the whole thing because
Okay. So let's look at the 2x equals 8, right? Yeah? Yes?
sir,
Yes?
sir,
Yes? I can hear you. Hello? No. Okay, so it's 2 times x equals 8. So when we take multiply the times over, it becomes divide. So it's 2 times x equals 8. So when we take the 2 over, it was times on the left. So when we take it over, it's going to become divide. That's why it's 8 divided by 2, right? And then it becomes 4. But let's look at another one. Maybe then you can let me know, and then we'll see if your answer works out fine. So we've got here 6x equals to 48, and you use the same division method. So what will x equal to?
Eight.
How did you get 8?
So I divided both sides by 6.
Okay, so you said 48 divided by 6, and what is 48 divided by 6?
8.
Yeah, so 48 divided by 6 is 8. Everybody else got that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oops, 48 divided by 6.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you for all that, and thanks as well, Dalen. Okay, cool. So this is times becomes divide, right? But what about divide? Divide will then become what?
Times.
time,
So let's look at this. X divided by 2 equals 7. So what will x equal to? We're going to say divide by 2 here. When we take the divide over, it becomes times. So x equals 7 times 2. So x will then equal to
14.
14, because 7 times 2 is 14. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, okay. So divide becomes times, times becomes divide here. Okay. Divide becomes times, and times becomes divide. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
No, sir.
Thank you. Let's try this one here. What will y equal to?
No, sir.
Huh? What will y equal to in this situation?
So y equals to 42.
How did you get that?
So I took I divided both sides by 2. I
You
mean
mean
multiplied both sides by 2.
multiplied? Yeah. Okay. So it's 21 times 2, which is 42, right? Y equals 42. Everybody else got that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. So you're understanding the basic add and subtract and multiply and divide. Now we need to go a step further and make it a little bit harder, where we're going to put them together. Are you ready to try them together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's look. So we first do the plus and minus, and then we do the divide and times in most cases, right? So we first take over. So when we have the plus and minus together, so putting them all together. So let's look at this one here. So we've got here 2x plus 5 equals to 2x plus 5 equals 3x minus 5, right? So I want to put the x's on the one side and the numbers on the other side. Usually it's very nice to take it to the side where the x is the biggest. So you take the x to the side where the x is bigger, and then the number just goes to the other side. So which side should we take the x to? Should I take the 2x over, or should I take the 3x over?
The 3x.
Okay, so we want to take it to the side where the x is bigger. Where is the x bigger, on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? Isn't this x here bigger, the 3x?
It's bigger.
So we're going to take everything to the right-hand side, okay? So we're going to take the 2x over there, rather, see, and then the 5 there. So we take it to we take the x to the side where the x is bigger, right? Okay. So it's going to be 3x minus 2x. It doesn't matter. You can do it the other way as well, but I think this one's easier. And then it's 5. And then because you've got minus 5, it becomes plus 5. Just have a look at what's written here on the screen and see if it sounds right. So 3x minus 2x, because on the left you had plus. So when you take it over, it becomes minus. And then we've got 5 plus 5, which is then the minus 5, which got taken over and becomes plus 5, right? So it's 10 equals 1x. Then x equals to 10. Okay. Just have a look at it, and please just let me know how you're feeling about this. You're welcome to show me a thumbs up as well. Or you can just type in the chat and let me know. So thumbs up if it's okay. Okay, thanks for that, Camogelo. Thank you, Mapaseka, Lunico, Loiso, Kyra, and we've got Kahiso as well, and Huawei. All right, thank you so much. Thanks, Oratile. Okay, so you try and take it to the side where the x is bigger, right? That will be better. It's not, it will work out if you take it to the side where it's smaller, but I think it's nicer because you don't want a negative x, right? So let's try this next one. Any questions regarding this particular one before we look at another one?
No, sir.
No, okay. Let's have a look. I'm going to let you try the next one yourself. Let's try this one, but you must use the correct methods, right? Don't just guess the answer. You must use algebraic. You have to take things over from one side to the next and solve it. So try this one and let me know what answer you get.
Four, sir.
Okay, I've got 4. Thanks for that. Anybody else with any other answers?
Sir, I got 4.
You got 4 as well. Okay. Anybody else? Let's see in the chat what answers I'm getting. Yes. Hello. You've got
6.
6.
Yes, sir.
6.
6x.
Okay, yeah. Let me know those of you that got 6. How did you get 6?
Sir, I said 5x minus 3x equals to 10 plus 2.
Oh, but it's minus because remember we take the 2 over, it becomes minus when you take it over. Hey,
Oh, oh,
yes, you see that.
yes, sir.
Is that right? So you're going to take it over. So let's try again and give me the answer again. Let's see what you get. Let me know the answer again.
Four. X equals
Okay,
to 4.
so you said 5x minus 3x gives you what?
Gives me
4x.
2x, yeah? Equals 8. And then you're going to say 8 divided by 2, which gives you 4. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, well done, everybody. I see I've got a lot of messages in the chat as well. Let's look. Okay. Thank you, Keke, Ayabonga, Wanga. Thank you for all these answers. That's really, really amazing. Thank you for that. Okay, let's give you another one, but I'd like to ask you if you've got any questions. Anybody's got any questions regarding this one? If you got a different answer, maybe. No. Okay, let's try this one. $12y equals to 2y plus 20. Yeah, anybody has an answer? Okay, Dalen's given me something. Anybody else with any other answers?
So I got 1.5.
1.5. How did you get that?
So I said 12y minus 2 equals to
Yeah.
20 minus 5.
And what's 12y minus 2y?
12 minus 2 is 10.
And 20 minus 5?
15.
So you're going to say 10y equals 15. So y will be 15 over 10. Eh?
Yes, sir.
And what is 15 divided by 10?
1.5.
Yes. Everybody's got that? I see lots in the chat. Thank you so much. Ayabonga, Samkelo, Loyiso, Mapaseka, and Kyra. Dalen, are you okay with this one? Does it make sense now? Where's Dalen? Dalen, you can let me know. Everybody else, any questions? Okay, Luandle, any questions?
No, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's do a few more. Let's try this one. X plus 3 over 2 equals to 5. Ooh, this one's different. Okay, so we've got x plus 3 over 2 equals to 5. What we need to do, we need to take over now the divide first, right? So this is divide. So when we take it over, it's going to become times. So it will be x plus 3 equals to 5 times 2. So it will be x plus 3 equals to 10. All right. So then x will equal to 10 minus 3. X will equal to 7. Have a look at this one and see if it makes sense. So this one's got a divide in there. Okay, any questions regarding this one? Thanks for that, Dalen. Any questions regarding this one?
No, sir.
No.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, you all understand it, huh? Okay. Great, great stuff. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's try another one then. Let's look at this one. Two x plus 5 over 3 equals to 7. 2x plus 5 over 3 equals to 7, and you need to solve for x. Two x
So
plus,
the
yeah,
answer is 8.
your answer is 8. And how did you get that?
So I said 2x plus 5 equals 7 times 3. And then I said 2x equals 21 minus 5. And then I said 2x equals 16. And then 16 divided by 2 equals 8. Oh, x equals 8.
So 2x equals to 16, eh? So x equals 16 over 2, which is 8, right? There we go. Well done. Anybody else with the same answer? Let's have a look. Yes, thank you so much. Ayabonga, you've given me a different answer. Please let me know if this makes sense now. Or you still need a further clarification. Thanks, Kyra. And some Kelo. Let me know if this is okay.
So I don't understand.
Are you some Kelo?
No, Mapaseka.
Mapaseka, okay. Okay, like Mapaseka, which part don't you understand?
I don't understand how you got the 16, sir. Like
Oh,
the
the
whole
16.
process.
Okay, so let's stay on the line there, Mapaseka. So let's start, right? So we got 2x plus 5 over 3 is 7, right? You see the question? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So because on the left, this is divide by 3. So when we take the 3 over, what does divide become when you take it over?
Times.
So it will become 7 times 3. And that's how we'll get 21. So are you understanding up to this step here?
Yes, sir.
Then we're going to take over the 5. When we take a plus 5 over, what will it become? Plus becomes?
A negative.
So it's 21 minus 5. What does 21 minus 5 give us? 16, hey?
Yes, sir.
So you're understanding up to this step here?
Yes, sir.
And then we've got 2 times x. When you take times over, it becomes?
Divide.
So it's 16 divided by 2, which gives us 8.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, we're going to do one last one. Let's try this one. You can just let me know. You can just shout out the answer, unmute yourself, and let me know what the answer is.
So is the answer 6?
Yes, it is. It is 6. Yeah, it is 6. And how did you get that?
So I said 5x minus 4x equals 10 minus 4. And then I said 1x equals 6 and x equals 6.
Yes. So x equals 6, right? There we go. Everybody else get this? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So x equals 6. Okay. Any questions regarding this whole topic? Because we're going to start ending off now, and I'm going to hand you over to Coco. Are there any last questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to hand you over now to Coco, and she is going to speak to you a little bit more about the homework and where we're at.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Teacher Dipesh. That was
Pleasure.
awesome. I think you have one of the best classes that we've got here at Watobi. They're so quick on their feet and you guys learn so fast. This is amazing. You guys
Absolutely.
are really cool. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna spotlight myself here quickly. I think we have a couple of new learners, but for those of you who've been with us since the beginning, hello again. But those of you who are joining us for the first time, hello, my name is Coco. I am one of the teachers here at Watobi. If you guys are ever doing any of your homework on the app and you guys get stuck, you can just pop me a message in the chat. I'm probably the person on the other end who will say hello and help you with either your maths homework or whatever problem you are having on Watobi. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen quickly, and we are going to go through what we have been doing so far. So this is lesson 3 that we've just covered today on algebraic equations, and that is addition and subtraction. And we're going to be doing lesson 4 on Tuesday, not on Tuesday, sorry, Tuesday's tomorrow, on Wednesday, not on Tuesday. On Wednesday at 5 p.m., you guys can join this very Zoom link. This is what we're going to be doing, and we will be looking at multiplication and divisions in equations. Okay, our homework for today and for Wednesday, we're going to be looking at algebraic equations. So if you click on your topics on the app, you're going to go to algebraic equations, and then you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to look for one-step equations. And we're going to be looking at one-step equations, addition and subtraction. And if you want to just look ahead a little bit, you can look at divide and multiply as well. But I think you guys did quite a bit of that today as well. So I think the next lessons ones are going to be a little bit more challenging. So you guys can go have a look at these two. Okay, we're not going to have a look at the leaderboard today. We'll be having a look at it on Wednesday because they're still collating all our marks. So we'll see how that looks by then. All right. And that is it from us, guys. We will see you all on Wednesday at 5 p.m. All right. We can all just unmute and say bye-bye. I think Teacher Dipesh has left us. He's teaching the matrix next. So he's going to run over to the next class. But bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.